We have a problem. We have a problem, and we've had this problem, but things are getting crazy. It's disturbing. Three-letter organizations are doing their absolute best to keep us the same, divided, confused, under control. They control our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, right? This is getting disturbing. These three-letter organizations, how did they destroy? They destroyed multiple different cultures. Right now in America, we have American culture, okay? And we can't keep it divided because this is what it is. Three-letter organizations are destroying American culture right now and destroying American people, and it needs to stop. Let me give you a taste of what's happening. There's a story that's going around about a Carmelo Anthony who had stabbed this young man in the heart or in the chest at a track meet, right? But this is what I'm talking about with the three-letter organizations destroying American culture, because this is what they want you to see. Yet, what is the truth? This is the truth. The truth is, they show you what they want you to see. Right here, I see a photo, in my own opinion, of 4 thugs. Doesn't matter if they're white or black. I see 4 thugs. Young boys, young men, that's my own opinion, and it could be very wrong, you feel me? When I say thugs, right? But some people would depict these young black men as thugs and not as these young white men, as you see here. So these three-letter organizations would cropped out the original photo that we see here and just get the man's, but not the white man, because the white man, oh no, he's precious. We can't let it known like this. We can't let people know the truth. But I'm just gonna say this. I'm not justifying this black man killing this white man. I'm not justifying that. I don't believe in murder. Thou shalt not kill. Other than there's a time, other than like war, thou shalt not kill. And there's also a little bit more. Sure, this is a better lingo, saying that they're all not thugs and Carmelo's not a thug. I'm just giving out my quick opinion. That's thug behavior, my own, or YN behavior. But the thing is, they don't let you know about both sides. Now, of course, the news that you see is not fair and is not really the truth, just partial parts of the truth.
Problem is that black people were made to do this by rap music. Black violence precedes rap music. It precedes the colonization of Africa in the 19th century. The idea that the elites...
I don't need to continue about what he's saying because it's about to get real racist. Hip-hop culture, American culture, has been damaged, severely damaged by three-letter organizations. Back from NWA and the crack cocaine in the 70s. This is where it all started. Our culture was not like this. People weren't like this. Okay? This is just but recent. And then how three-letter organizations have infiltrated and destroyed, say, white American families, introduced with the crack cocaine, the fentanyl, the introduction of Satanism. Okay? What about even like the racism with the KKK? All right? In your mind, brainwashing, keeping you ignorant just the same way as anyone else that you would call ignorance that can't put down the gun, can't put down the violence. So we got to stop this pointing at each other and actually point at the people who was actually doing the cause. These three-letter organizations. It's not just getting horrible. It is horrible. It has been horrible because these certain instincts where they can find a story and spread hatred, it's going crazy, where every second of the day is just another hatred, and every day is just another step backwards, step towards division, step towards hate in our nation. Trump, something gotta give, bro. I ain't vote for you for this. These three-letter organizations and these media is literally stabbing us right now, stabbing the entire country right now. Things like this. What should the punishment be? The punishment should be as punishment of murder. All right? Most people, they want people to go on the minds of capital punishment. They want people to go to death. But will it be the same if it was your family member who created the crime? Would it be the same? It's killed in cold blood. Yet, I've been hearing that there was some signs of some racism, as in like, hey, you can't sit here. And he defended himself when, I guess, this young man grabbed his backpack or something to make him move. We'll find out the real story soon. I'm not giving defense for nothing. But look, this is the things as fast as it goes. They take him, and yeah, they take both kids who, in a photo you see, these are both of the kids right here. These are both of the kids right here. But this is how it's depicted. Black people are not our friends. Right? And then you'll go into our channel, and I guarantee you, it's just no, black people are the problem. Culture is downstream from the people. Integration hasn't worked because they are not us. Whether it be the Jews, Muslims, Indians, or blacks, their culture systems from them and reflect their spiritual state as a collective. It's only in a very rare instance, such as with someone like Candace Owens, for example, that they are integrated and particularly indistinguishable from whites, aside from skin color. So they want, hey, her own words. And most likely, hopefully, these racist channels are just bots. But I mean, there's a lot of bots. Oh, there's a lot of bots. We need to normalize the idea of separation from black people in countries that are still predominantly white, while we still have the opportunity before we lose our majority and become powerless like the white people in South Africa. And here's the issue. What is all of this still? It just creates a different war. What type of war, though? A war inside the country. All right, there's a civil war. Someone is pushing for a civil war. It needs to stop. It has to stop. We need to turn back to a country of one nation under Jesus Christ. We need to love everyone. We have to stop this violence. We have to stop the killing. We have to stop killing our we have to stop killing our fellow Americans. All right? No black on black crime, no white on white crime, black on white crime, white on black, no American on American crime. How about that? No American on American crime. We gotta stop how about no crime? Why does it have to be like that? No crime. It doesn't matter. Oh, tell your black people about that. Or tell your white. No. There's three-letter organizations that is keeping us like this. If you're not smart enough to understand that we're in 2025, we are upright walking human beings. Okay? You want to be a Neanderthal in all the different ways. If you're a thug, KKK member, racist, on either side. Because I'm one that understands that black people can be racist too. If you're racist on either side, you're just a Neanderthal. So, we have to get it together. If we don't, it's a rap. It's a damn rap.
Thrown in jail, then stop committing a disproportionate amount of crime. If you don't want your community to be disproportionately thrown in jail, then stop committing a disproportionate amount of crime.
And this is exactly
You don't want your
true.
community to be disproportionate.
Yeah, true. Also, tell the CIA to stop effing ish all the way up. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's also their fault for destruction of white communities with the drugs, fentanyl, KKK, racism, Satanism, and more. That's our true enemy, not each other. And it's like, I can only speak about the black society. I can only speak about black culture or black society, black Americans. And the drink boy, it's bad. And no justification for anything. We'll just go over people's justifications. I stated the other day is like, okay, so here we go. So this video I cannot show, nor do I want to get in trouble. But this video is a terrible incident where a white cop, I guess he had his gun taken from him or something, or in a struggle, and he got shot in the throat. Got shot in the neck, and no one did anything. And it was actually monstrous to see, because he's sitting there struggling. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I think it's absolutely horrible. And in no defense of, I'm not trying to give out an excuse or defense about anything, but this is just a response that I could muster up for this horrible situation. I don't agree with the violence, and I do not agree with the cop killing. Just at least someone just hear this, because it needs to be stated. Black people are like one of the most hated people around the entire world, and just from our skin, and a lot of times it's from some of these black people's actions, but hated from your skin, from Japanese culture, Chinese culture, European culture, Spanish culture. Darker skin is frowned upon. In one place, darker skin is frowned upon, shunned. You're looked down on, you're treated as dirt. And fair skin, like in Japanese culture, is praised. All around the world is like, even in black culture, they talk about the red bones and the light-skinned black people, right? So fair skin is prominently loved around the entire world, and darker skin is prominently disliked around the entire world. That is the initial hatred that all black people go through, even the light-skinned black people. Light-skinned black people just have a better life than darker-skinned black people, it seems, right? So, So hated by our skin. And yeah, some are hated by their actions, but look, the ignorance is the same on both sides, and it's a double-edged sword. It really is. Hated by the world, and sadly, when a cop gets shot and no one does anything, I feel that is that's absolutely horrible. Right? It's absolutely horrible. I should put a period there, but when a cop gets killed, it's horrible. Period. Anybody gets killed, it's horrible. But when these individuals, they feel like their lives are being taken away by cops on the daily, multitudes at a time daily, unfairly treated, unfairly locked up, unfairly imprisoned, right? From even back from the Emmett Till times, young or an innocent man, he can't have a girlfriend. Can't have a girlfriend from the opposing sex, or you can't be out at night. You can't be out at night looking the way you look, because you may be a criminal, right? So when at a certain time, and now I personally wish someone out of all of these people who are just being clowns, I just wish someone were to just go up to the cop and stick their finger in that cop's throat and let him know you're gonna be okay. You know, I would have been that person if I was there. I wish there was someone there. But for the fact that they didn't do anything, it counts to the fact, well, what? If they feel this way, we're like, this guy just comes and takes our lives all the time. First of all, I don't even know these people, nor this town, these people. Maybe these people know this cop. Maybe there's history behind it. I'm not saying that is a reason. Okay, it's just sad. It's just sad. And that's all I can say. I just wish someone went out and helped. It's just horrible. So we have to find a way. We have to find a way. We have to find a way. Okay? I don't know where to start. We can start right here. We need to love. We need to get back to one nation under Jesus Christ. We need to get back to being closer to Jesus Christ than being closer to the devil. Okay? When you're close to the devil, you got, murder, killing, stealing, destroying. You got racism, okay? When you're close to the devil, you got hate, okay? So, just like a thug and a person in a KKK and a witch, they all the same. They all real close to the devil, all right? Just let it alone like that. Let it alone like that. Guys, appreciate you. I want to know your comments in the comment section. Hit me up. Follow me. Much love. See you guys in the next video. I'm sorry it was so disappointing. It's disappointing news. But hey. See ya.